Yeah, mama papa. This is your girl Queen Eve, and you're rocking with DJ EVELYN. He has another level of high life. Are you ready to turn up? Because I know the major key to success is to dance on your kingdom. Let's go.
Welcome back, guys. It's your girl EVELYN KOOMSON, and I am so happy to introduce a band by the name of the Compozers. They're extraordinary, they're talented, and they have an electrifying band that you need to see. So keep on watching Eve's Eye, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's go.
We are the Composers, and you're watching Eve's Eye, the best place for all exclusive interviews. Stay right here.
Everything we do as composers, just strive for perfection, because we always want everything we do to be better than the previous thing or better than anything we've seen before.
The first time we did the show, it was merely a conversation between the five of us. We wanted to do a small show for our family and friends. The first show sold out like almost 700 people.
It's just such a great feeling to know that these people are
So they have this thing going on where they're just saying, hey, so they're gonna introduce themselves, eh? All right, guys, welcome, guys. They've landed. Oh my god, nice to see you. Like, all you guys. Nice. You guys are welcome to Toronto once again. Wow. You guys were like one of the people that it was a hype thing, you know, it was like a Did you hear?
Oh, okay.
Yes. So like let's start off with your names, introduction. Okay.
Alright guys, my name is Nana. I'm a coach, play bass. My name is David Melody. I play the keys and the guitar.
My name's Steven, there's no nickname, so it's just Steven. And I'm the one behind the drums in the band.
I'm Charlie Biggs, and I play the keys as well.
So I'd like to start with you. When you were coming, let's see, when you guys were preparing, what did you guys have in mind for Toronto? What are our expectations?
Toronto is, this is our first time here, so it's been our first time here. We don't take the opportunity for granted, especially being brought down here with Sarkodie being a good friend of ours. So it's just a fresh opportunity to show our talents to a new audience, and we're excited. We know the show's gonna be crazy. Every time we perform this Sark anywhere around the world, it's just been an electrifying show. So we're hyped, we're ready. We know that he's gonna do his thing. Everyone's gonna have a great time. It's gonna be fire!
Yes! Fire. So what are you bringing to the table?
What I'm bringing? My new lyrics. No, I'm joking.
I'm actually impressed.
Yeah, man, like Nana was saying, I'm just gonna bring that energy. Yeah, it's gonna be electrifying on stage. Every time we link up with Sark, it's crazy. So yeah, just be prepared for that.
For you.
They said it all, man. Just energy, craziness, like 100. That's what we're about, man. Like I said, anytime we link up with Sark, crazy. Sark and the whole team is crazy. I mean, don't be surprised if someone's calling us to come back the week after, because
We'd love to have you guys once
it's
again.
like this time I think we're just whetting your appetite. You know what I mean? We're letting you know what we're about. Then when we come next time, the real deal.
Yes. What about you, sir?
They said most of it, but energy 110%. Being British boys, London boys, we're gonna bring that into our music, show our little attitude and our little, our swag to it as well. So
Swag.
I'll swag.
You guys have that. We don't have.
You see.
Don't worry.
You see. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Perfect. So I'd like you to take it back, like where it all started for you guys, because to be honest, I'm glad you guys are Ghanaian, like African, like background, like that's big, that's big. So I was watching this little clip of yours, and it said you guys only invited friends and family to your concert, and it ended up being like, tell me a little bit about that.
That was the first show we ever did. That was like after being out there as the Composers for like 6 months. Well, a lot of people don't know, like we've been together for years.
Wow, how long?
For a very long time. We've been playing together as a unit, so through that's how the whole idea came. Like let's make something like this, and then like you were saying, okay, we did it for 6 months. The idea was kind of buzzing. We did 1 or 2 shows. But like, let's just do a little show for like mainly friends and family, and then we just got like the venue people like, listen, you need to come and control this because there's too many people here. So we had like 500 in a 275 capacity venue. We had like 500 people, a lot of which we didn't know, a lot of which had just heard or seen our stuff online. You know, word of mouth, the word had just spread. Like, you know, this is what's popping, this is what's new, and everyone wanted to come and see it. So, you know, we don't take it lightly at all. Like, anytime, you know, we think about the journey, our mind always goes back to like, you know, when we just started. Like, the hunger is still here. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's still a long way to go. But yeah, like I said, that's how it all began. I told it back.
Wow, so like, do you mind if I ask your ages? Like, how old are you?
24.
24? Wow.
25.
Wow. Nah. What? You're the baby.
Yeah, very funny.
Wait, how old are you?
I turned 26 on Wednesday.
Oh wow, happy early birthday!
25. I'll say that.
Okay, nice. So you guys have
That's really funny. I'm back to you about
that is honestly humble beginnings, and like this is just the beginning. It's not. The sky's the limit.
Nah, trust me, we ain't started.
Wow.
We ain't started nothing.
We're loaded.
Reloaded. So you know what you guys told me that was very interesting? You guys don't have a lead.
Yeah.
So how does this work?
No, that was one of the initial decisions that we took when we were revamping the band. We decided not to have any singers or any front person. It allows us to work with any type of artist that we'd like to, especially because some of our biggest inspirations also have taken that route, such as The Roots, 1500 Enough Years, there's a band called Snarky Puppy. There's many examples of bands that have successfully grown and made it without having a lead singer, because it forces the listener to listen to the music. Yeah, so we thought that this is something that we could bring to the music that people from our culture listen to. Afrobeats from the UK also listen to UK music, American music, and it's worked perfectly. People are still trying to understand it because obviously there's a lot of people who have never experienced it before.
Yes.
But when they do, they really understand it. So we're excited to come and show that to the Canadians.
Nice. Oh my goodness, that's really good. So another thing I caught on to was you guys as a band, you guys started from the UK. You didn't start anywhere else, not Ghana, not anywhere, just from UK.
We're all born in the UK.
You're all born in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. So how is it like being in a diverse diverse music? Like I know you're Ghanaian, but like branching out to a different culture. It's not only Ghanaian music you guys play.
Nah, well, I think when we actually started, like it's weird. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like the way God orchestrates stuff is just like our plan was we just want to be an all-purpose band. Do you know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, I think more so in the second year of Compozers, this whole craze about the Afrobeats band, like they play at, like it just started going around a lot. Do you know what I mean? And then our affiliations with, you know, some of the giants, Wizkid, Davido, Sark, you know, I can keep going, but like that's what started to, you know, really create the buzz. And then it was like, okay, let's not run away from this. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time too, let's not limit ourselves to this, because you know we work with a wide range of different artists, like there's many different genres. You know, like it's weird. Like the other day we was in the BBC doing grime. Like UK grime, like we had how many artists?
It was like
there was so many artists. He was sleeping through the things. It was that much. Do you know what I mean? So we had like 20 grime artists who we was working with, and then you know we're now here doing Sarkodie, and then you know we're gonna go back and do Wizkid, but then we're gonna go and do like you know like an urban festival. Do you know what I mean? So it's just become really diverse, but the beauty of it is us being African, the Africans have really taken us in. Do you know what I mean? And it's beautiful to see that, you know, an idea that to be honest, within Afrobeats has never been done before. Everyone has warmed to it so well, and everyone loves it, and they're so supportive of it.
I wouldn't be surprised to see you guys performing with Drake. I wouldn't.
Well,
I wouldn't.
Well,
I wouldn't. Sweet home.
Drake,
And Faith.
if you're listening,
Yes.
Come to your house. We're in,
Don't
man.
live, can't trust.
funny enough, I heard he's in London right now.
Oh wow! So you switching over?
Switching
You never
over,
know,
yeah.
right? So all that like touring. How's touring? Being on the road constantly. Like where does the sleep
I don't
come
think
in?
anyone asked this question.
Just a question.
I'm always nosy. I'm very nosy.
Queenie.
Touring.
Touring. David, how's touring?
Oh, it's sweet. No. Touring is it's a lot. It's exciting. Hey, it's not laughing. It's exciting. It's very exciting. But I know it can't get.
No, wait.
No, I think.
No, I don't even make this awkward, did it?
Nah.
We like David. Let the camera know.
Express
We
yourself.
like David, you know.
Express yourself.
Express yourself, B.
No, it's just like I said, it's exciting. You get a bit monotonous at times, isn't it? Because you got the same routines, like you're in a little kind of bed. Like, sometimes we're literally sleeping on our tour bus, and like it's so cramped up. So literally this size, if that, you know what I mean? And yeah, sometimes even the hygiene is not the greatest.
The greatest.
You know, that's the world of touring, and it kind of goes. I think it goes for like most of these artists as well. It's all the same, but it's just an exciting experience. Touring, very tiring.
I think one thing we've been blessed with as well is the fact that, you know, a lot of people that go on tour, they play in bands where you can piece together. Do you know what I mean? By like a manager or a musical director, you've just been picked out from different places. But you know, our one is we get to travel as, you know, before people don't know, but before, you know, before Composers, we all knew Champion Boys. Do you know what I mean? We were all friends before we actually. So it's like being on the road is like you're out with like on a family trip. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like yeah, okay, I don't know you now. It's getting annoying being with you like for 2 weeks now. It's like I've known you more or less for a very big chunk of my life anyway. So, you know, even if, like you said, even if there is hygiene issues, it can be as simple as you fix up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas if it's someone you don't know, it's a bit more sensitive. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
You just kind of got to sit there and like, you know what I mean?
Nice.
I was gonna say though, to build on what David was saying,
Okay.
touring, especially internationally, it's a crazy experience. For every country you're in, people digest what you're doing totally different. There's a whole new way that things are done everywhere you go. Every artist you work with is totally different, and you have to learn to adapt. So it keeps you on your toes and it makes you a lot more professional and it makes you better at what you're doing because you're having to adjust your craft and make it suit every situation. So it's an experience that you can't put next to anything.
Wow. So since you guys are from a Ghanaian background, how are your parents adjusting to the whole new? Because I know Ghanaian parents are not familiar with a lot of things. Yeah, like let's be real, like everyone's supposed to be a judge, a lawyer, a doctor. So you guys being a band, tell me the challenges you guys face.
My parents are, you know, obviously in the African community, music is always something that's usually like shown up one part. Because I did it from a young age, they've always been like inquisitive to see how far it will go. And I think really and truly, like after we did our second show, which was like 2 years ago, and they saw the capacity that was filled and how people talk about us and how we travel to other countries and how people come back to them and talk about it, they'll have much more easy. And they've seen that the product that's come out of it. So they're happy, they're cool. They're cool.
That's good. What about you?
Well, so mine was, I've been playing drums since, more or less since I was born, do you know what I mean? And it was just a gift that my parents could see, my family could see, so it's like, they've just from a young age been very supportive in terms of just trying to push me in the right direction and stuff. And even before I met these guys, you know, they were doing everything they can to, you know, really get somewhere. But my dad was always, I tell these guys all the time, I never wanted to be in a band. Never wanted to be in a band.
So what did you want to do?
So I enjoyed playing.
He's a drummer, so they're selfish sometimes.
I enjoyed playing for like a lot of different artists, you know what I mean? But my dad, I don't know why, my dad always was like, you should play in a band, like Oasis and U2, The Rock.
This guy is the funniest
and I was just like,
guy.
I was like, no, Dad, no, because like I'm saying, I didn't like, you know, intertwining with people, but I don't know, man, everything just, I just found myself always playing with these guys, and it was just like, okay, might as well try. And then, you know, like as it started opening up, then my parents said, okay, like yeah, okay, cool, like this is working. And then like Charles is saying, you know, people come and like, oh, my children were at your son's show, and then you know, Ghana friends, yeah, that's my son, yeah, like they're happy. Do you know what I mean? They get pride of, like, even if, you know, like we talk about this all the time, if we're not at home, our parents complain. When we're at home too, it's like you're being lazy.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But when they're out, they get the kick out. Well, yeah. Even today, today I was on the phone to my dad and I heard him. Yeah, he's in Canada with the band. He's in Canada. Like, they get like, they're happy to see, you know, like their sons are doing, especially with like all the madness going on in the world. Like their children are out there doing something positive and, you know, inspiring younger children and even just people in general, inspiring people to do what they do. So yeah, they're cool. Like they see the passion for it, so they're supportive.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. What about you?
No, my friends have always been quite supportive of me. I think what helps them kind of like see and acknowledge the talent is church, because in church we've always been kind of like encouraged to utilize our giftings and our talents, and so I think from my parents seeing that and seeing me kind of grow through music via church, they accepted me doing music outside of it as well. So yeah, they've been very supportive, even though at times they're like, oh, we never see you at home, but you know, I always promise them that, look, one day you're gonna see this manifest, you're gonna see the hard work, and just continue supporting, you know. So I love them for that.
Very good, James. What about you?
Hey, good job.
You know, I've always, like Stephen, I've actually always been playing instruments at church and stuff, and from school, secondary school, everything. I didn't actually think I was going to take it forward as a career. So it wasn't ever really a thing for them that they thought that they would have to try and keep me away from, because they never really thought I was going to really go in that direction. But as hard-headed as I am, when I say I want to do something, it will take all my attention. So everything else that I was doing was becoming second place. And then they started seeing that all their friends were telling them about how they've seen that I'm here or there. Because my parents are not like on the social media and all of these things like that. And so their friends will be like seeing me on Facebook or seeing the band on Facebook or seeing their children come to tell them like these guys as well. And when you as a parent are getting all these fantastic reports about these things that you're seeing your son wake up early and coming back late, do it. Makes you proud, you get me? So, and they just keep encouraging us to do what we do. Cities that we used to do our rehearsals and all these things like that, it's all their support that they've been putting in. So we could never have done, I think, Steve around of this whole thing, like, we could collectively never have done what we could do if we didn't have the support of our families and our parents. Because at the end of the day, like you're saying, a lot of Ghanaian parents especially, because it's a world where there hasn't been the best examples laid for us.
So country, let's say country.
Yeah, so people are really apprehensive a lot of the time when they're hearing that somebody close to them is going into that. They don't think there's stability in it, or they don't think that it's the best world. And it's a new age that we're in. There's a lot more knowledge, a lot more wisdom, and a lot more things that have been set up to allow people to progress and succeed in these fields. So I'll just say to anyone that's out there that knows someone that wants to go into this field, encourage them. You never know where they can go with it.
That's very, very touching. I love the stories that I've heard. And to be honest, who do you guys feel like you're going to inspire? Because this is big. This is history that you guys are making. it's not a regular typical
We
band.
get messages all the time, like from people around the world that we had no idea that they could even access the internet, and they're just messaging us that how we're inspiring them and this and that and this. Like we did Ghana Music Awards 2 years ago.
Okay.
When we did that performance and we came off stage, obviously because we're perfectionists, like the way we are, we came off stage feeling how we were feeling because things technically didn't go exactly how we had foresaw.
Last year,
Was it last year?
last year.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, last year.
Last year. So then we're there, we're sitting in the audience, and we start getting all these messages, because there's millions of people watching you at one time, and just all these people telling us how much like, they love what we're doing, how much, and even to this present day, these supporters from there are still following us, and it's causing people to go into tapping into their dreams that they actually thought they would never. You know.
That's a blessing. Do you guys have any charity work that you guys are working on right now?
Oh yeah.
In my local borough, which we are, well, me and Nana live in the borough. And
Okay.
Charles went to school in the borough as well. I've been made an ambassador for music in the borough, so I work closely with the local council, and then there's a charity set up where we're just trying to bring music just to like the forefront, and just create a lot of opportunities for music. And at one of our shows the other day, like we had the council come, and like they were just happy to see 4 guys just spreading positive vibes around, and like Nana was saying, actually allowing people to see what we're doing and feed off of that and be like, you know what, they can do it, I can do it as well. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah, just working closely with the council, myself, the boys in the future as well. There's plans in place for us to be in conjunction with the council doing a few things, especially more in schools, youth centers and stuff, just to, it sounds so cliche, but get people off the streets. It's
not cliche,
but
it's impressive.
the reality is a lot of people on the streets have a deep love for music through like rap, and a lot of them actually play instruments as well that we don't even know about, but they don't have the facilities, the opportunities to do it. So yeah, just to kind of create that, and then hopefully the bigger picture is to obviously spread that, not in just one sector of London, but all over London, the world, everywhere. So
Don't let that go. Don't let that go. And then don't ever underestimate what you're saying right now, because that's going to be something that will change someone on the streets' lives. So yeah, impressive. So one last question. Well, actually 2 last questions. Yes, I have to keep it going. Okay, so which artist do you guys see yourself performing with, or who are you aiming towards? So we're gonna start with you.
It's gonna be cool.
Same thing.
To Chris Brown.
Why Chris Brown?
A lot of our, let me say, a lot of my musical influence is from the styles that he infuses into his music. So I just think having the opportunity to work with someone like him would allow me to showcase what's in my memory bank musically as much as possible. When you're working with certain artists, music doesn't really give you the space to express yourself how you would like to sometimes. So that would be a really good opportunity. But there's loads more like, but let's just start with that one. When that one happens, then I'll come and
then you come back. Okay, okay, I'll go back. Okay, what about you?
I normally say Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Yeah.
Justin
I
Bieber.
say Justin Bieber.
Why Justin Bieber?
Yeah, like Nana was saying, I feel like his music will allow us to really express ourselves, and he's got a certain style that I kind of I feel like that's the way I kind of play, and that's my kind of style. So I feel like if we were to work with him, we could really create something crazy. So hopefully,
Hopefully, he sees this.
right? He's Canadian as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
And guess where he was discovered? Guess where he was discovered? YouTube.
Oh yes.
YouTube.
Yeah,
So
of course.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's where he started.
Yeah.
And then Marshall picked him up and brought him.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine, Stevie Wonder.
Wow. Wow. Why Stevie Wonder?
When I was at school, and that's where music really opened up for me. So my music teacher really pushed me in the direction of playing jazz and funk and soul and all of that. And I used to play
we used to play like school band and stuff, a lot of like Stevie Wonder pieces, and then when I went to like look into him a bit more, it's like I found his music, like in general, his story.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like that is, like he is a heavyweight in music, undeniably, and you know, his music is it has so much meaning, but at the same time, so much expression. And when you watch like a Stevie Wonder show, not to say like I would have loved to play with you guys like Chris Brown and stuff, but his is more centered around the music. Like there's not a lot of, you know, he doesn't have the dances, he doesn't have the crazy stage, like it's literally him and his band playing music. And I just like the fact that playing with an artist like that, as a musician, you really get to express yourself like so much. Like he can leave a drummer to play for like 10 minutes, he can leave a keyboard player to play for 10 minutes. And I think like if you see us rehearse, like sometimes we can talk, like if, for example, if Sarkodie is in the room, you'd be like, okay guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes. We can deviate and start playing something else, like for so long. But like I'm saying, because you get into a habit of, okay, I'm playing with so and so artists, like Nana was saying, it becomes rigid because we're playing those songs. But you know, like I'm saying, with someone like Stevie Wonder, because of how expressive it is, you can play what you want. Do you know what I mean? When like you get your time to play what you want, and you can really just express. Music is expressive, so you can really express yourself with the instrument.
I like exactly what you said, giving you room to just be yourself. Let it flow.
Not to say these guys don't, because they do. They definitely do.
It's just the difference.
It's different.
Yeah. Stevie is more. It's more old school. Do you know what I mean? Like the more 60s, 80s vibe, as opposed to the 21st century.
Yes, definitely impressive. What about you?
I would say Brandy.
And Brandy, for me personally, I even told the guys that she's the person that shaped me as a producer, because I had Never Say Never album.
Okay.
And that was the first album I actually ever bought with my own money, actually. And hearing the harmonies and hearing the way she approaches certain songs, as a keyboardist, is supposed to be using our harmonies and voices. That's how I based my keyboard around the way she sings. And also because I'm playing in church as well, I felt like the way her presence in her music kind of has similar kind of approaches to it. So I felt like if I played for her, it would be like I'd be my own element kind of thing, where I'd be comfortable around that kind of something. You know what I'm saying? But she's actually helped me a lot as a keyboardist in regards to like how she sings, how she approaches music, how she like constructs her songs, the different type of songs in the same genre. But yeah, Brandy, that'd be me. I know that'd be good.
Wow. Brandy. So last and foremost, this is a big question. I hope we can approach it in a bigger way, you know what I mean?
God.
So let's just do the
I think I know what you said.
Okay. So where do you guys see yourselves in the next 5 years?
Oh my god.
You guys are asking about relationships, right? I was gonna ask about relationships, right?
This guy didn't play good.
Oh, where do we see ourselves in the next
5 years.
We always say world domination. World domination. We always say world domination.
What year? 2016. 3 years ago, did you think we'd be doing this?
No way.
No, like on this scale?
No way.
Not really. No. Right. So now with the knowledge,
Yes.
and the connections and the supporters around the world, in 5 years' time,
World domination.
yo, because the beauty of what we're doing, it's a new path. So we're gonna, like, God willing, everything works how it's supposed to work out. Like, we're gonna be in a crazy place, a very crazy place. World domination, for sure.
The energy, the faith,
Yeah,
you guys are already there.
Yeah.
Confidence.
You have to.
That's-
You
yeah.
have to. You've been boys for so long, and you understand everyone's input in the collective team. You have to have that. If not, so many bands have come together and they're broken up because they're not on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And we're boys. We always fight. We always argue, but at the end of the day, we come on the same page. So when someone is saying something like world domination, we're all thinking world domination.
World domination, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh mate, he's saying one thing and I'm saying something different. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years' time, I personally feel like we are going to raise the bar of music, especially live music and production, to a different level because of how much we've been exposed to in so little time. So we've got more chance to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So I'm gonna create a hashtag. Composers World Domination.
Yes, love that.
Love that, right?
Love that.
Definitely. It's gonna come to life.
Comes to life,
Come to life, yeah? So you saw it. You saw it on Eve's Eye. You're gonna see these individuals grow. It's not only just for the time being, they're going to grow. So
Legacy.
What did I hear?
Legacy.
All right. So keep watching, and I'm gonna show you a little bit. So, sir, are you currently in a relationship?
What day are you watching this?
Currently. What's the day? Like,
Today is July 1st.
Today?
Yes, 2016.
Who's asking?
Eve's Eye.
No, I'm single.
Oh, okay, perfect. So, okay, are you single looking or single just being patient?
I'm single brain.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, this is too much. So, sir, what about you? Are you currently in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Okay, thank you.
same.
All right, so sir, are you currently in a relationship?
I'm waiting my status.
You're what?
I'm waiting my status.
I can't breathe.
Nah, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm single.
You're single.
I'm single.
Okay, so are you also currently praying like the fellow, or you're just?
Do you know what? I'm young. Not to say like I'm young, but I've got this to focus on at the moment, so there's no rush.
Okay.
When
Nice.
God brings her, she's welcome.
She's welcome. Amen. Okay, so I'm just gonna come on. I can't do this. The way he just left one eye. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so sir. Can't do this. So sir,
Yes.
are you currently in a relationship?
I am in a relationship.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. Okay, and you're happy, right?
Extremely.
Okay.
So when you're on the stage, and outside stage, the audience, have your eyes on the rhythm section.
Listen, this can't go out. I'm on
Bro.
All right, guys. So it's nice having you guys on Eve's Eye. Yeah. Well, domination indeed. Thank you guys so much for watching Eve's Eye. It was nice to have the composers, and indeed, they're gonna do things that are big. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We're gonna have more vlogs, more interviews, more story times that you guys want to laugh about. So just keep on staying tuned. Mwah.